What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the second channel. This is the more chilled, laid-back version of the main channel where stuff still happens, but it's not as crazily edited, if you wanted to say that. If you watched the main channel video before this one, you will know that we figured out what's wrong with the Huracan. The stator and the transmission is bad. Basically, that delivers clutch fluid to the odd and even clutches, and when it starts to spin, it will not shift correctly, and if it goes completely out, we won't be able to shift at all. So we have to deal with that driving this car over 1,000 miles back home. And then we also had some issues with the G82 with some brake fluid. The brake line popped. I didn't replace it, and it had a little gash in it during the accident, and when I rebuilt the car, I never noticed it, and over the course of heating the brakes, putting more pressure into them, it popped. So we got it replaced. This car is still shifting fine, and now it's time to drive 1,000 miles with both cars back home. Now, since I know how to shift this car without spinning the stator as much as someone who doesn't know how to shift this car, Anil, here's the G82 key. Don't break the brake line again, okay?
Okay.
I don't know why, but my cars always break when I'm not the one driving. It wasn't your fault. I promise I don't think it's your fault at all.
I'm very sure you just wait until it's about to break and then you just like, yeah, drive this car. Go ahead.
Moment of truth. Will there be a brake code? Nothing. Quick little fill up. The last fill up I had in California was $85. 85 bucks. It was 18 gallons. I can't wait to go back to Idaho gas prices.
Yeah.
And over here, it's slightly more expensive than last time. 72 bucks for 13 gallons, not 18. Anil, you coming? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that car was, but it looked expensive. Welcome to leaving Monterey. Look at that. Her is old, her is new, and this is Sunday. This is the day everybody left. We gotta soak all this in because the minute we leave this town, I doubt we're gonna see any other super or hyper cars driving to Idaho. Also, slug bug, no slug backs. There's a lot of these in California. I don't know what it is about Californians and Volkswagen Beetles, but everybody and their mom has one, it seems like. You see, I would gap that car, but I don't want to. This transmission's been shifting fine right now. If we floor it, that might be the last time we're ever gonna be able to shift it. We're just gonna get it home, we're gonna park it in the garage, wait for our new clutch. Once it comes in, we're gonna weld in a new stator at Hurricane Motorsports and put in a new clutch, and this thing will shift like nobody's business. So we're casually driving. We're about an hour and a half from our hotel for the first night stop. Tomorrow we're gonna go the rest of the way if everything goes according to plan. And while we're driving, there's this BMW behind me, and he just got in front of me. He badged his BMW to have an Alfa Romeo badge on it. He put an Alfa Romeo badge on, I'm guessing that's a 340 or a 328i. That's something I have never seen in my entire life. It doesn't make any sense, but it's pretty funny. He's about to lose G82 privileges. He's on his phone and driving.
You're filming.
It's different. I do this for a living.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, that is true. He does do this for a living. Look at how far up he sits. Look at him. His face is almost on the steering wheel. That car looks so good though. The H&R lowering springs, the adjustable ones, are very, very nice. And they were so clutch to get this car lowered before we even took it to Monterey. But I do think I will be looking at a coilover setup just because I want the G82 to kind of match the ride height of the M4, the yellow one. And I also know that when we go 19 to the Divine Design wheels that I have on order, the car isn't going to be touch and tire at all with the fenders. I kind of want it to, at least a little bit. So we'll get some coilovers. If you guys run coilovers on your G82 or G80, which ones do you recommend? Because I was looking at Fortunato, but Fortunato has not developed a set yet for that chassis. So I gotta go with a different company. Also, what the, that's S2K. That's a wide-bodied S2K.
What the heck?
Huh. I've never seen that before.
I will never get bored looking at the back of this car because it looks so amazing at night when like the sun's setting. It looks so sick.
Any brake lights?
No, nothing. Only the tire pressure came on again, but you said
That's normal.
that's normal.
That's normal. As long as the brake light's not on.
No, it's
Look at that. First stop, a success. All right, start your engine. No codes. All right, this is hopefully the last day as long as the cars drive good. We're gonna go get gas and then hit the road. It's about a 13-hour drive. My wife's not happy about it, but I really want to sleep in my own bed tonight. But if it doesn't look like we'll make it, we won't push it. Now before we get too far, we are going to fill up our tanks, just so that we don't have to stop again in California. I'd like the next stop to be in Oregon. Full tank, no worries, all happiness in the car. And the gas gauge in the G82 is still not working, which means we're gonna have to go with the Lambo's gas. So whenever we're at a quarter, it's safe to assume the G82 is at the corner because the G82 probably gets way better fuel mileage than we do. Now since we did take off all 4 wheels to bleed the brakes on the G82 in the main video, we did not have a torque wrench to torque down all the wheels correctly. I used impact, and I mean, I did ugga-dugga everything pretty tight, but just to make sure, we're gonna stop at a tire shop on the way to get them torqued correctly, just so that we have no concern about a bolt popping off. Just pulled up to some random Les Schwab and the guys watch the videos, but she's getting torqued down, and then we'll be able to hit the road and not worry about Anil having a wheel fly off, because that would be some bad luck.
Few moments later.
Anil said that was like an F1 pit stop.
What?
Anil said that was like an F1 pit stop.
You know how fast it was?
Yeah. All right, our current ETA is 9:39 p.m. Let's see if we can shave off any time, because that's 9:39, no stops, the speed limit. Now we are gonna go like 5 miles over the speed limit. However, we are gonna have gas stops and occasional snack stops, hopefully at the same time. So let's see if we can shave off any time. Looks like we got some cars going to the BMW dealership. We got one M2, no M2, no M2, M3, M4, M2 up there, I can't tell. Oh, a 240. That's kind of cool. Apparently there are some trucks traveling right now with supers and hypercars on them in open trailers, not enclosed. Trailers like that, which is kind of funny, but still going. Also, if you are wondering why my hair looks like this, I forgot my hair gel at the Airbnb in Monterey, and we're not turning around to go get it. So it's gonna look like this for the remainder of this video. No way. We got M4 up there, LCI. Dang. Just a bunch of cars going to the BMW dealer, I guess. It's kind of cool. Well, we tried to escape California, but we couldn't. Appears our cars are not that fuel efficient. So I have confirmed with Anil there are no squeaking, no rattling in the exhaust, no codes. She's holding up now.
brand new car.
Brand new. Not even a salvage title. It's perfect. Time for some Subway. We've been eating junk food this entire time. Subway is arguably junk food, but it's better for you junk food. Do you have Subway in Germany?
We have Subway in Germany. I wonder if it's any different with like the ingredients you can choose.
Honestly, after being in Germany, I wouldn't doubt it. Same or different?
They're very different.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they have on there in Germany?
We do have, obviously, like, we have ham, we have, I'm not sure if we have turkey, we have bacon. No. Salami, yeah. Grilled chicken too, but only this one. No teriyaki. No oven roasted turkey, no roast beef, no
So
rotisserie
basically
sauce.
just different items, but still sandwiches.
Sandwiches, yeah, obviously sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh, we have wraps and salads too. I don't know if you do here.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
wraps.
you do.
Yeah. Okay, so it's same but different.
Different items.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try and push through. Maps has us at being home by 10 o'clock, the latest. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We could be there sooner, we could be there later. Or we could just stop halfway through. So we're gonna put in the maps. Home, 9 hours, 45 minutes. We are now officially exiting the state of California. We won't be back here for another 2.5 weeks. And then instead of driving the cars down, we've officially decided to ship the G82 and F82 down and then drive them home, not do down and back, because we have been doing a lot of driving this last month and a half, and my wife needs a break, I need a break, and she would have to be driving a little bit too, which honestly, she doesn't really want to do that. And right ahead of us is a reliable truck. Guaranteed, there's at least one supercar in that thing. That's probably one of the most used companies people go through to get their supercar shipped. I don't know why, never used that before in my life, but yeah, guarantee there's at least one cool car in there. As for time though, we're doing pretty well. Definitely not as good as we were hoping. We kind of lost some time when we sat down and ate food at Subway, but I didn't really want to eat in the car, so we had to sacrifice. So instead of being home at 9:30, we're gonna be home at 10:09 right now. We still have 7 hours and 40 minutes to make up some time if we go at least 5 miles over the speed limit. Once we got into Oregon, I got a scary phone call from Anil about the G82, and we had to pull off on the side of the highway. All right, hop out. We had to pull off. It says service engine oil. Don't know why. It says engine oil low. Shut up with all these warnings. Start measurement. It said service engine oil, or it said engine oil low?
It's a service.
Okay, that might not be actually that big of a deal. I didn't change the service interval last time, so it could just be that. Because when I checked the oil before we left the house, the oil was fine. So we should be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and push the hood down, like close it. I hate how BMW doesn't have a dipstick. I hate that.
It doesn't?
No.
What do you mean it doesn't?
Like BMW doesn't have a
It has
dipstick.
to.
No, it doesn't have a dipstick. You have to do it electronically. You have to do measure engine oil right here.
That's crazy.
You don't know that?
No, I didn't know.
No. Even the Lambo has a dipstick.
Only the G80s or the F80s too?
F82. Okay. That was scary. Mini heart attack. Kind of woke me up.
Okay, it's just a service.
It was just a service. So we can clear that when we get home. We have put a good amount of miles on the car. Where are the check messages? Washer fluid low, TPM, and then engine oil service required. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clear that service interval real quick. So I believe, if I remember correctly, we're gonna go turn on the car, and then I believe we hold the set button, BC button maybe? Oh, right there, reset possible. Oh, there we go, reset in progress. You just have to hold it down for freaking 30 minutes. There we go. Now he should only have 3 codes on the dash. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. Look at these two. Can't wait to take this car home and give it a wash. This car needs one too, but I still haven't seen that car the proper wash. The wash Anil did in Monterey was not the cleanest. And he knows it. Now it's time to pass all the cars we just passed and made mad because we passed them. This is the most awkward part of the trips that we do. The fast cars, past the slow cars again. Off-roading a bit here. If this car didn't have a front lift, I would probably never drive it. I understand why it's so important for people to have these, because if I didn't have one, I probably would never have a front lip on it. Okay, how much farther?
7 hours now?
7 more hours. Well, I mean, two more stops. We got here, and then we gotta go drop off Jean's stuff at his house.
Yep.
Because Jean couldn't fit his stuff in Vlad's car because Vlad's car looks like a teenage girl's bedroom, and he can't fit any stuff in it. And he also has a roll cage, which doesn't help his case at all. So, gas, Jean's, and then we can finally get home. And then tomorrow we're gonna clean the cars, and then we're gonna also take that ECU out and ship it over to stage 4 tuning if we can get it back in time before Big Renovation LA. I just noticed something pretty bad. Pretty freaking bad. You haven't seen, oh, you just saw it.
No, I didn't. But
Oh.
I saw where you looked at.
No, it's over here. I don't know how this happened. You know what it might have been? When we pulled into that dirt spot to,
Think?
yeah,
Like a rock, or?
I must have rubbed up against a big rock. Holy.
Looks kind of fresh, right?
Yeah, it's too fresh. And we haven't hit anything. Dang it. Good thing I have the stock wheels, and good thing we're not really driving this car that much. I can just take this wheel off and take it over to a repair shop and get it touched up, but that sucks. Dang it. That had to have been a rock, because if you look here as well, there's another nick. Or there could have been something on the road, but I would have felt that. That sucks. That really does suck. It looks repairable though, but that is a lot of material missing. Dang. I wonder how that's gonna get repaired. We'll see. You know, life could be worse. We are still in a twin turbo Lamborghini. And Anil's right, it's probably only gonna be like a $50 fix, and then they just put some touch-up paint on it. It won't match perfect, I don't think, but it will look a lot better if they just sand it down and blend it in everything. More to come on that, but in the meantime, let's get home. You know what it could have been? Not necessarily the gravel I pulled into. I drive in gravel all the time, especially at my house. I think what it was when I was pulling out of that gravel area, the lip from the highway to the gravel, when I was turning right, I might have angled it too much and skipped on the lip from the gravel, that transition, and that's where the curbing could have happened, was on that little edge where it skips from gravel to dirt, because it was from gravel to pavement, because that's where there was a tad of a lip, but I thought I must have missed it. But since my tires are so low profile and slightly stretched, cooked the rim. But again, it should be repairable. If that's the only thing that happens aside from the brake line on the M4 in Monterey, I'm happy. We got 2 hours for something else to happen though. Home sweet home, baby. Got another 30-ish, 25-ish minutes of driving, and we'll be able to park up and go to sleep in our own bed. It's gonna be so nice. Now my wife said, why don't we just have Jean come get his stuff tomorrow morning? Let's go home, it's getting late. I promised her that this should only take 5 minutes. From hopping off the freeway to hopping back on, 5 minutes to drop off Jean's bags to then get back home. She's got the timer on the ready. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Once this line separates from the freeway is when you can start the timer. Wait. Wait. Okay, go. 5 minutes. Damn it. Instantly, the Jenna's slamming their brakes. We'll give you an update once we get to Jean's house on the time. We still have, this is only 13 seconds. We're fine. 5 minutes. Get out of your house right now, hurry. I'm on a time crunch. I'm on a time crunch. Get out of your house, hurry. Hurry. Oh, don't go in the park. Pop the trunk, pop the trunk.
Can I allow me? Yeah, open the trunk.
Pop the trunk. Open the trunk!
Open the trunk! What's in the trunk?
Your stuff!
Oh. Where are you in a hurry to? We just got home.
Oh my god. Grab the bag.
What?
Is that it? Is that everything?
Another sauce smells nice.
Oh my. No, don't force it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Fine?
Nice to see you. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. 60 seconds. You're not gonna make it, baby.
I have 60 seconds to get back on the freeway.
Uh-huh.
No shot. No shot. It's because John asked too many questions.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's gonna take 6 minutes.
No.
6 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have said 6 minutes, not 5. If my transmission wasn't broken, it would have been 5
Don't
minutes.
you blame your transmission.
It was pretty close to 5 minutes.
No.
It's pretty close. If we were rounding, we would still be rounding down to 5.
We're not on
We're not rounding up the.
We're not on the freeway yet.
And
We're not there. As soon as it becomes a single lane again.
stop the timer. Okay. If we were in math and we were rounding, we would round down to 5. Okay? 6.5 minutes is not a bad pit stop. That's pretty quick. If I survive these next 10 minutes to the house, I'll see you then. I'm still alive, barely. And I just remember we don't have any food at the house, so we have to make one more stop before we get there. We gotta get some Taco Bell. How's it going?
It's going okay, I guess. Welcome to Taco Bell. We don't have steak. We don't have chicken. Fries are discontinued, and we're getting midnight on stocking day.
So you can't make a quesadilla then?
We can do cheese quesadilla.
Do you have any meat?
We got beef.
Okay, can we do one of those?
Yeah.
Let's do 2 of those, please. And that's it. Just those 2.
Drinks for you?
No drinks.
Water's free.
No, I'm good.
Hot sauce.
Just a few miles, please.
All right, you're good for the window.
Thank you.
$14.71 for you. Have a nice
Appreciate
night.
it. Once upon a time, I got Taco Bell here, and someone came up to me and said, "How much you pay for that thing? Like 20? Like 20,000?" They're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "No, like 196,000." Oh dang! That was definitely not a Grail exhaust. Thank you. Thank you. We'll say hello to all the cars in one spot. As for casualties on this road trip all the way down to Monterey and all the way back, just a slightly curved wheel. Not bad. Now the fun begins. Tomorrow we're gonna make a lot of content with the G82 for Grail and for myself. A lot of videos with all the cars together and blah 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 and all that. And then on Wednesday we're gonna take the G82 over to Hurricane Motorsports, put on the dyno, see how much power it makes stock, bring it back home and instantly pull out the ECU and send it off to stage 4 tuning, because we need to get that done ASAP, because the next week this car and this car are going to Bimmer Invasion LA, and I kind of want the G82 tuned before we do that. So that is our current plan. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have to improvise, like always. But yeah, very, very good to be back home. Monterey was super fun. It was super cool seeing a lot of you guys there. Way, way, way different experience than last year when I just took this car. Like, maybe 10 people recognized me, recognized the videos, recognized the car. But with the Huracan, I couldn't even park the car and eat lunch inside it without somebody coming up to me and saying, "Jake, I love the videos." Super cool to meet all of you guys. It's such a life-changing experience to be able to watch other YouTubers and have that feeling towards them. and then now go to car meets and have other people have that feelings towards me and feel inspired by the videos, enjoy the videos, want to watch more videos, ask me questions about just life in general, about the cars. It's so cool. And like a lot of people will say, oh, I have fans, or oh, I have followers, but with you guys and everything, it feels like I have a bunch of friends that I just haven't met yet. And it's super cool to go to events like this. And this is Monterey Car Week number 2 in a row, and I'm not gonna miss number 3. So if you guys are gonna go to Monterey, I definitely recommend going if you haven't gone this year. It's super cool and it's super motivating to see other people with crazy cars or crazy watches or crazy suits or something. There's always something to take away from Car Week every single year. And tomorrow is gonna be one of those days where I take a few minutes, sit down, and think about everything that I experienced and use it as motivation for this next year. But on that note, that's going to be in today's video. Kind of a little short second channel video. We got home safe, everything's fine, and now it's time to get to work. So, if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. And now I'm going to go ahead and eat some food and go to bed. I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe.